Well, tonight at 5:30, we want to get you straight over to our chief meteorologist, Chris Holcomb.
So, Chris, you are tracking the tropics for us right now. What are you seeing?
Well, we have a new potential tropical system that we're watching. This is the one we were telling you about yesterday that was down near Puerto Rico and Hispaniola. It's not a tropical depression or a tropical storm yet. It doesn't have a name. The next name would be Imelda. But they're calling it a PTC 9, Potential Tropical Cyclone 9, so that they can put a track on it and a cone. So I'm going to show you that in just a second, but there are actually two systems we're watching. What we're seeing right here is Hurricane Umberto, which is a Category 3 hurricane with winds of 115 miles an hour. This is the next potential tropical system just south of Turks and Caicos. And the reason I'm showing you both of these is because Umberto could have some impacts on whether or not PTC 9 is actually going to be able to get stronger, and it also might impact the direction that it goes. But this is the first track that we have on this from the National Hurricane Center. You can see here the eastern tip of Cuba. We've got Turks and Caicos, the Bahamas here. We do have some tropical storm watches and warnings in effect for the Bahamas. But look how slow the system is moving. It most likely will become Tropical Storm Imelda as we go through the weekend, and then possibly a hurricane off the Florida coast on Monday afternoon. And then right now the track takes it maybe for a landfall in South Carolina, but the Georgia coast is in the cone as well as the North Carolina coast. So there's still a lot of uncertainty with this system, and also what happens when and if it moves inland, if it would have any impacts on us. Here's a look at the spaghetti models. They are pretty consistent, taking it up to close to the South Carolina coastline. Then those models diverge a lot. Some makes a turn away from the coast. Others bring it into the coast with those remnants going down to the south of the Atlanta area. And again, we have to watch what we do know and what we don't know with this. What we know right now is that this is most likely going to become a tropical storm named Imelda. It's going to be nearing, most likely, the South Carolina coastline. The eastern Carolinas will have heavy rain, and they'll have more of a threat of that there. And we may not see much winds here in North Georgia, or maybe even not a lot of rain if we stay on the backside of the system. Now, what we don't know is the exact track and the exact strength of it, or if we'll even have any rain in North Georgia, or the timing and how much rain that we would get. So that's what we're going to be breaking down for you as we go through the next few days here through the weekend, and definitely into the beginning of next week.